Welcome.
Yes, thank you so much. So I just share my screen and I hope you can see it. Please tell me if you can see it.
It's not come on yet. Yes, we see it.
Okay, that is perfect. All right. So first of all, my name is Nina. I'm representing Aarhus Business and Social Sciences at Aarhus University. And today I'm gonna tell you about the Master of Engineering in Technology-Based Business Development. So first of all, let me see here if I can change the slides. Yes. I will give you a bit of an overview of Aarhus University numbers. Then I will tell you about the campus in Herning because this is where the program is offered. I will of course tell you about the Master of Engineering in Technology-Based Business Development. How does it look like? What would you have of courses? And then I will tell you about how to apply for admission to the Technology-Based Business Development program. Then a bit about other information, and I will also include cost of living. And in the end, you are, of course, welcome to ask questions either in the chat or unmute yourself and then you can ask directly. So first of all, this is a photo or a map of Denmark, and Denmark is situated in the very heart of Scandinavia. We are just above Germany and just under Norway and Finland and Sweden. And in the main part called Jutland, you will find Aarhus, which is the second biggest city, and here is the main campus at the university. Approximately 1 hour from there, you will find the city in Herning, and this is where we offer the technology-based business development program. So Aarhus University numbers, we have 500,000 students, so it's the biggest university in Denmark. Here we have 50% postgraduates and 12% international students. And when we take a look at the campus in Herning, we have, which is a much smaller campus, we have 1,750 students. So 20% of them are international students and approximately 270 students are currently enrolled at the Technology-Based Business Development program. From this program, we have graduated 625 until now. So let's take a look of some of the facilities at the campus in Herning. It's very new, very modern, I would say very Scandinavian, and very minimalistic in style. So you will find these bright big auditoriums, you will find the canteen where you can sit and have lunch, and since it's a very small campus, you can actually meet your professor in the canteen, and you are always welcome to reach out to him or her, ask them questions, whatever you would like to ask them, they are very willing to answer you. So in general, I can say that the student to teacher relationship is very flat in Denmark. It's very good also, and this means that you can approach your teacher or professor whenever you want to. This also means that it's very informal. You never address your teacher by professor or by doctor or by Mr. or by Mrs. You never use titles. You always only use their first name. And a lot of international students really, say to me, it's a big difference, but I really feel a bit much better, a closer student to teacher relationship because it's so informal. The teaching is based on lectures and tutorials. So lectures, it will be in the big auditoriums. So you can see to the right hand side in the top bottom, that is from a lecture where your teacher will be telling you stuff about the curriculum that you are learning. Then we also have tutorials, and this is more a group work, and maybe you know it from like high school where you were in smaller classes. So that would be tutorials. Another photo of the campus from above, and this campus is very often compared to an American campus. And this is due to the fact that you live on campus. So to the left hand side in the top corner, you can find the dormitories. And just across the road to the left, you will find the big white buildings, and these are the university buildings. So to the right-hand side of the street, you will find another white building, but with a black roof. This is called the Innovatorium. And the Innovatorium is housed for more than 100 companies, mostly startup and small and medium-sized companies, but you will also find a hub for bigger international companies. And maybe you can figure out that as a student here, you can actually lie in your bed, stumble out of bed 10 minutes before you need to go to classes, and then go to classes. And then if you have a student job in the Innovatorium, well, then you have everything on campus, and actually you do not need to leave the campus. You can also do grocery shopping on campus. There is a soccer lane, there's a gym to make you still be fit. So everything is there on campus. If you want to go into the city center instead, it will only take you 10 minutes by bike. And Herning City, even though it's not a big city, you will find a lot of different activities. So you will find art museums, you will find a quite big art scene not only for museums, but also for music festivals. We have one of the biggest venues for hosting international names, also hosting sport events. I think it's a championship for ice hockey. You can see to the left-hand side in the bottom. And then Herning is quite close to the more wild and raw nature that we have here in Denmark, and that is to the west coast. So the Master of Engineering in Technology-Based Business Development, how does it look like? Well, it's a 2-year broad engineering program with a technological view on engineering management. So this program includes a lot within organization, research methods, business creation, and optimization. I have been talking to one of our students participating or enrolled in this event, and what he always says that it's incredible that you can get like an engineering program, but from a business school. So this is a program that really combines, you know, the fields of engineering, but in a business context. It has a strong emphasis on practice and therefore a very close collaboration with companies. And actually more than 100 companies are engaged with students, which will give you obviously also a very head start on your career. You will have the possibility to choose individual technological specializations. And what goes for the campus in Herning is that it has a rich international student environment, and we also have very satisfied international students. So if we have a look at the structure, it consists of 4 semesters, and the first and second semester, which are half years, they are with fixed courses. A lot of courses within technology in different ways, but it's very these courses are very hands-on, so they are very practical. On your third semester, you will do electives, or you can study abroad, or you can do a company collaboration. And then on your fourth semester, you will do a master's thesis. So what can you do with a TBBD diploma? What can you do as a graduate? Well, graduates are typically employed as innovation managers, technical sales managers, product managers, business developers, research and development project managers. So you will be the link between the programmers, for example, and the more administrative staff. There you will be the link to do like the facilitating the projects, to develop the business, to do, you know, creative thinking and be innovative and come up with new ideas. So how to apply for admission to this program? Well, in general, you must fulfill the general admission requirements, and then you will have to fulfill the English language requirement. And the general admission requirement is a relevant and a recognized bachelor's degree, plus minimum 80 ECTS within specific engineering fields. And if you're in doubt, you can always check our website. I can say it's much in production engineering or electronical engineering, mechanical engineering as well. And then also you will need to submit an English test. And we accept the TOEFL or the IELTS or the Cambridge test. The TOEFL you will need 83, IELTS you will need 6.5, and Cambridge, it depends on which Cambridge test you are taking. And how do you apply for admission? Well, you will have to go to our website called masters.au.uk. And here you will need to click on apply for admission, and there will be another box saying again apply for admission, and you will need to press on that one. And you have to include your diploma, including what courses and titles, what course titles and grades you have had in your bachelor's. If you haven't finished your bachelor's yet, then you will need to upload your official transcript of records, and that should also include course titles and grades, and also documentation of courses that you are currently taking. Then you need to upload an official description of the marking scale used at your home university. And then in order for the admission office to assess whether or not you fulfill the admission requirements, you will need to upload course descriptions for all your past courses or the courses that you are currently taking. Then we will need the documentation of your English language test, and then also a receipt for payment of your application fee. And the application fee is 100 euros right now for non-EU citizens. So the important deadlines for you is that on 1st November, like 18 days ago, the online portal opened up. You will have the final application deadline the 15th of January. And then you will get the final answer of admission, final answer of, your application, whether you have been offered admission or rejection, early March 2022. By the 1st of April, you will have the deadline to confirm an offered student place, and then you will have the final documentation deadline for submitting an English test by 1st of May. If you have not finished your bachelor's degree yet, well, then you have until 1st of July to upload that one, including relevant supplementary courses. And 1st of September, you will have the study start, but please notice that we will have an introduction week that you do not want to miss out on, because it's packed with team building activities. You will meet your fellow students, you will create study groups, which is a very big part of being a student at Aarhus BSS. So in terms of tuition fees, it costs 14,500 euros per 60 ECTS, and the program is 120 ECTS. We do offer scholarships, but only for non-EU students and only a limited number. So you cannot be guaranteed a scholarship. The approximate living expenses is 950 euros per month. And this includes rent, it includes books and study supplies, local transport, phone and internet, food and utilities. And I would say it is a bit high because we had a Polish student assistant, and she was saying that she do it for less and approximately 650 euros per month. So I would say it very much depends on the rent, and the rent can vary a lot depending on you having accommodation from the private market or from our housing department. Because we have a housing department that can help you in terms of finding accommodation in Aarhus. And they actually have a housing guarantee for non-European students. So in the very end, why should you choose Aarhus BSS? Well, we are top 100 university. We have the Triple Crown accreditations that we are very proud of. We have highly satisfied international students, and then we have this close tie to the companies. We also have support for startups. If you want to, start up your own company and you have entrepreneurial dreams, you're always welcome to reach out to me or to my colleague Rikke. You can also follow us on Facebook. You can follow us on Instagram, where you can see takeovers from current international students showing, their life at Aarhus BSS. And now I have mainly mentioned the technology-based business development program. We also have other English taught programs, but I just heard from my colleague that this would be very much in terms of engineering. So this is why I did this presentation. But what I can say is that we also have programs in economics and business administration, in pure economics as well. So if you're interested in these programs, please feel free to reach out to me, and then we can easily set up a one-to-one meeting so I can give you more insight to these programs. They are also fully taught in English, and you have more than 15 different profiles to choose among in the economics and business administration program.